Every year, thousands of you come in for research visits and complete our health questionnaires, which you can see being processed by our hard-working admin team here. But how do we use these questionnaires in our research, and can they really make a difference? We interviewed Dr. Frances Williams about her exciting new research findings that were based solely on the questionnaires that you have completed over the years.
So we've looked back over the questionnaires relating to chronic pain syndromes that we've been collecting over the last 10 years. Chronic pain syndromes are very frustrating to patients because people don't recognise them, and indeed some GPs and doctors don't believe they exist. Chronic pain syndromes are things like fibromyalgia, chronic widespread pain and irritable bowel syndrome. Because of the nature of the twin relationship, we're incredibly lucky to be able to examine the relationship between the genetic and environmental factors influencing these conditions, and we can study all the conditions simultaneously. Using the data that we've obtained from the questionnaires completed by twins, we've shown that a number of these chronic pain syndromes not only cluster together, but appear to cluster together because of underlying genetic factors. This means that it's not just the environment that causes these syndromes, which is what's been thought in the past, but in fact there's a considerable genetic contribution. Knowing this, we can realistically start looking for the genes involved, and if we find the genes, we can then understand more about the pathways involved. Ultimately, scientists can generate treatments that target those pathways and hopefully prevent or treat these conditions. So we'd like to extend an enormous thanks to all the twins that took part in the chronic pain syndrome questionnaires that we've sent over the last 10 years. We'd also like to thank the non-twins who volunteered for the Fibrogene project. This is ongoing work in the department, and we really hope to extend the findings into searching for genes for chronic pain. The results from the chronic pain syndrome work was published in a relatively high-profile journal called Pain, and the result of that we've been invited to write an editorial for a pain management magazine. So thank you to all our volunteers for helping with the chronic pain questionnaires. Approximately 1 in 7 people in the UK suffers from chronic pain, and we very much hope that this work leads on to identifying new treatments for chronic pain.